It's another day, the sun is shining. Got to know what's going on around you. Wake up, it's the time to motivate your mind. Come with me, let's make this moment brighter. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Come on and wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Hey.
Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. Happy Friday to you. I'm Anastasia Palacios.
And I am Mark Daniels, and thank you for waking up with us dead early on Bahamas at Sunrise on this pre-Mother's Day Friday. I'm all excited. I got plenty of mummies around me that I love so much.
Yes, indeed. Well, Mark, this is my first time being back with you, and so welcome back. And of course, how are those beautiful babies doing? Of course, your wife celebrating a Mother's Day as a mother of 4 for the first time. How are things with you guys?
We are doing well, just grateful and thankful for all that we've been through up to this point. We're so blessed to have our twins home with us. They're up now, probably feeding and fussing a little bit. And and it's anyone with newborns, they know it's a ride, it's a journey, it's fun. You sleep deprived. Like I think the other day I wiped the baby with the diaper and wrapped them up with the wipes. So I'm just, we're so happy and we're so blessed.
That's awesome. Well, yes. We wish a very happy Mother's Day to her and to all the mothers celebrating, especially the 2 special mothers in my life, my own mom, Gay Heiler, and my mother-in-law, Angela Palacios, 2 absolutely beautiful women that I get to share this planet with, who have blessed me so tremendously over the years. And so to all of you celebrating, our producer, Suzette, our executive producer, Joan Albury and Margaret Albury, so many of our team, we wish you all a very happy Mother's Day indeed. And we're actually going to be having some people on the show today, Mark, who are part of our Mother's Day lookalike contest.
Yes, definitely looking forward to them. I always enjoy these competitions. It's just amazing to see the similarities that we get every year. So definitely looking forward to that segment. We're also going to have Doctors Hospital. They're coming to talk about their Carmichael clinic. And naturally, Bahamian is going to show us a wide array of authentic teas and other goods. Who else you got on your segment?
Yeah, we're also going to be talking with the Access Accelerated client, Kevanno Bullard of Nessa's Kitchen in Eleuthera. And so we're looking forward to that as well. It really should be a great show. But Mark, before we get to anything, there's always something that we have to do.
Yeah, we have to, what is it? I've been gone a while. Oh, Brother Godfrey, got to find out what's going on with the weather. Brother Godfrey, tell us what's going on this weekend.
Weather at Sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. What's first for you comes first for us.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning, Bahamas. In your first look at weather at Sunrise, we have a weak high-pressure system that's going to dominate the weather over the next 24 hours, and that will support some light winds across the islands. Those are going to start increasing by Saturday. Today, lots of sunshine, hot and humid, but you can expect 1 or 2 showers over the extreme southeast Bahamas. High temperature reaching 89. Tonight, near clear and warm, you'll going down to 74 degrees Fahrenheit. And some region highs and lows across the Caribbean, Barbados 86 and 77. In Jamaica, 86 and 73. In Trinidad, 88 and 78. And the Turks and Caicos Islands, 87 and 73. Across North America, Atlanta, 75 and 67. In Raleigh, 84 and 63. In Miami, 91 and 75. In Dallas, Texas, 84 and 58. And Toronto, Canada, 51 and 45. As you go to the weekend, high pressure shifts east. A weak from a boundary will move into the extreme northwest Bahamas on Sunday night, and that will increase our cloudiness, showers, and possible thunderstorms for Mother's Day. That system moves to the islands by Monday. So, for the weekend, we're going to expect sunny, hot, and humid, with increasing cloudiness at nighttime across the Grand Bahama Albuquerque area on Saturday. On Sunday, we're looking at variable cloudiness with scattered showers and possible thunderstorms across the northwest Bahamas from Grand Bahama to New Providence, and then some clearing behind the system and a slight cool down. Temperature daytime ahead of that front will be in the upper 80s at daytime, mid-70s at nighttime. After the front passes, we're looking at the mid-80s at daytime, low 70s at nighttime. That puts her up in your first look at weather at sunrise. I'm going to go inside. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Godfrey. Nessa's Kitchen is a takeaway in South Eleuthera that specializes in traditional Bahamian dishes. We visited that restaurant last week. Chandria Newton has that story.
Every family island has a best-kept secret. This well-known takeaway in Rock Sound, Eleuthera isn't a secret anymore.
Welcome to Nessa's Kitchen.
Known to have some of the best Bahamian food in South Eleuthera, Nessa's Kitchen prepares dishes for every meal of the day.
At Nessa's Kitchen for breakfast, you can find authentic Bahamian dishes like stew conch, yellow grits, white rice, scrambled egg, chicken salt, sheep tongue. Anything native you can find here at Nessa's Kitchen. We serve traditional breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're open 9 to 11 p.m. each day.
Kevanno Bullard, a young entrepreneur with a sharp eye for business opportunities, was the driving force behind the takeaway's opening.
Nessa's Kitchen was birthed from my mom's homecoming stall. You know, homecoming is an annual festival hosted every April of each year, but because of the pandemic, we weren't able to have any homecomings for 2 years. So one day I said to my mom, I was like, why don't you open a restaurant? Because you normally have a lot of people, you know, that come to your home. Because she normally sells food from home. And I was like, Mom, why don't you open up a restaurant at home? I was locked down in a hotel room for about 2 weeks. And during that time, like I said, my energy was running. So I said, I picked up the phone and I called my mom. I was like, you know, I found this place, you know, right down the road from where she lives. It's in far because a lot of persons know where she lives. So I'm like, it's on the same script. So we went to the tenant and she offered the place to us. And, you know, the restaurant birthed.
On the menu at Nessa's Kitchen, there's a local favorite, a dish customers just can't get enough of.
Oh man, every day, grouper. Grouper is our number one, our grouper fingers. My mom, she specializes in grouper. So if you ask anybody for reference in Eleuthera about grouper, you can reference Nessa and they'll reference you to Nessa's Kitchen. You can find grouper fresh catch from the docks straight onto our kitchen. And our chef will prepare it for you. My family is known for cooks. Everyone can cook, except the men. I can't cook, so we have a lot of well-known cooks in my family. Like I said, it's a family-owned business, so every chef in there is family-known, well-known family cooks.
While he may not be a cook, Bullard helps to keep all other aspects of the family business running.
We've been in operation from April 2020. Since then, you know, operations have been smoothly. You know, we haven't had any hiccups as yet. You know, like I said, we manage a staff of 6. Like I said, all of them are family members. So, you know, that kind of makes the process easier. Since then, you know, we haven't had any difficulties or no hiccups along our journey since opening.
Opening during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic had its risks, but Bullard says it's been rewarding.
The pandemic, to be honest, it didn't have any effect on our business because, like I said, for me, you know, that kind of created an opportunity for me to, you know, to do more, you know, to take advantage of a crisis. within that crisis, I was able to use marketing on social media. I was able to, take advantage of social media. For example, like I said, we utilize WhatsApp, we utilize Facebook, we utilize Twitter, we utilize Instagram. So we have customers that come all the way from Crooked Island. When they visit the island, they're asking, where's Nessa's Kitchen? How can we find Nessa's Kitchen? So, like I said, we took advantage of that opportunity. Like I said, during that opportunity, a lot of businesses were closed. So that was the rise of Nessa's Kitchen, So like I said, we were basically one of the only restaurants or takeouts that were open during the pandemic.
So how did support from the Access Accelerator Small Business Development Center help Bullard grow his family's business?
Access Accelerator, it was recommended to me by a friend. She's also another business person, and we sometimes sit down and we discuss business ideas, etc. And she said to me, why not, take advantage of the opportunity to kind of give your business another jump start. So I did some research and I applied for it. Of course, me being me, I recommended it also to a few friends. With the opportunity that Access Accelerator granted to me, I was able to, purchase groceries wholesale. I was able to, step my marketing game up. I was able to, enhance my business management skills. Even with that program, it wasn't all about the grant. It afforded me the opportunity to exceed as a business person because, I've never been to college before. I've never been off to school before. So it kind of gave me a few weeks of training. We had training, in marketing, a little small training in marketing. We had training in, business management. So Access Accelerator, it afforded us a lot of opportunities, especially me as a young business person. I also own another business, which is called Exclusive Vibes Clothing. It's a well-known clothing store in Roxanne. So, like I said, that allowed me opportunity to, enhance my business skills, to proper manage my staff and to proper manage my other businesses.
The Access Accelerator Small Business Development Center offers business advisory services, an entrepreneurial training program, mentorship, and access to capital. They've provided access to over $1.6 million in funding in Eleuthera alone.
I wish more Bahamians, more young entrepreneurs can take advantage of that opportunity because it's actually a decent program, It allows you to explore, your talents. I would say your talents.
As for advice to other young Bahamians with entrepreneurial vision, here's what Bullard had to say.
If it's a vision that is pursued in you, or is it a vision that came to you, I would say go forward with it. Strategize, go out and get the opportunities because most times the opportunities don't come to you. You have to go out and search for these opportunities. And also, like I said, if it's your business, you have to manage it like it's your business. You have to take advantage of it like it's your business. You have to go all out for it because it's your business. Only you can see the vision. Only you can understand the vision. You're going to share it with friends. You're going to share it with family members. But like I said, it's only you that sees the vision.
For Bahamas at Sunrise, I'm Sheandra Newton.
I used to think of the bank as my personal ATM machine. If I wanted a new car, new furniture, a weekend trip to Miami, no problem, just max out the credit card or top up my loan. I was a big baller until I realized that 75% of my salary was going to pay back all those loans. Fidelity's personal financial coaching was the best solution. Fidelity gave me a plan with a debt consolidation loan that has a built-in savings that pays 5% interest. I now only have one low monthly payment plus money in my pocket. Give Fidelity Bank a call at 356-7764 in Nassau or 352-6676 in Freeport. Visit any of Fidelity's locations or visit a website at fidelitygroup.com.
In the Bahamas, small business is big business. More than 90% of the businesses in the Bahamas are classified as micro, small, or medium-sized enterprises, or MSMEs. The Access Accelerator Small Business Development Center was created to serve them. We at the Access Accelerator offer a variety of services to our clients: business advisory services, training and entrepreneurial programming, mentorship and incubation, and advocacy.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. Sunday is Mother's Day, and today we have the results of our mother and child look-alike contest. Again, we really want to thank everyone for answering the contest. This is always a fun one. So joining us now are the finalists. We've got Kimberly McIntosh and her daughter, Waynisha Saunders, and they're joined by Joanne Oliver and her daughter, Krystle Duncombe. If you guys did not see the beautiful faces on the screen yet, take a second look. You see that are also dressed alike today, which I just absolutely love. I dress my daughter and I like all the time. And so it's exciting to see these beautiful mothers and their daughters. Ladies, good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So I want to get started right away by finding out more about both of you and learning who has been saying that you guys look alike and, just learning so much more about you all as a group. I don't know if this is my internet or theirs, but I seem to be disconnected again. So if I can get a comment from my producer, then I would know what to do with myself.
One thing, two things, good thing, all things, things that are small, things that are grand, things that fit just right into the palm of your hand. Fox Hill Nursery, a large selection of garden supplies. If you can see it in your mind, you can find it at Fox Hill Nursery.
Join the Click is an initiative started by Cable Bahamas Business Solutions last year when we were trying to figure out how to help business leaders as well as consumers to stay connected. Working with Canoe, working with other partners, working with the government and My Gateway to help them to connect with customers who want to place orders and want to be able to do things in a digital way.
My Gateway. My Gateway is a groundbreaking portal through which clients can request and pay for government services online. We have 28 services. We expect to increase the number of services to a minimum of 200.
I love that we're helping the government and helping our citizens to be more efficient and to use their time more wisely.
I invite you to sign up for mygateway.gov.bs and let us make government work for you. Join the Click.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. We're so sorry about the technical difficulties we're having this morning, but we hope to continue on with our conversation with our two finalists in our mother-daughter look-alike contest. I'm going to get started with Kimberly and Waynisha. Kimberly and Waynisha, which of you submitted the photo for our look-alike contest today?
I did.
All right, you did. And have people always been telling you that you and your daughter look alike?
All the time. All the time.
All the time.
They usually say, we look like twins. That's what they usually.
Okay. And has she always looked like you since birth? Because I find that sometimes babies are born looking one way and then they turn 3 or they turn 9 and all of a sudden it's a different thing. Has it always been this way?
No. When she got older, like, a teenager, maybe around 18, 19, then people start to, I guess when she started really dressing up and, makeup and all that stuff, and then persons started to say, you guys look a lot alike, y'all really look alike. So from birth, I didn't see it. Nobody saw it from like birth and growing up. They see it now.
Yeah. All right, Waynisha, how does it feel to look as beautiful as your mom?
Well, I will say that I guess it's a pleasure. Like I said, everywhere we do go, like when my mom comes to me to speak in engagements, etc., people most times don't even think she's my mom. I don't know if they're joking when they say she looks like my sister, but I'm like, no, that's my mother. It's been my mother for 21 years now. But I'm pretty used to it now.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this, girl, you got good genes, because I would say mom looks like your sister too. The people have not been lying to you. Kimberly definitely does look like your sister. I'm going to take it over to Miss Oliver and Miss Duncombe now. Miss Oliver, has Krystle always looked like you?
Not at birth. She depicted her father when she was much younger, but as she's grown into a beautiful woman, she looks more like a beautiful mom.
Hey. I'm for that. So Krystle, that gives me some hope that my little one will start to look more and more like me. Which of the two of you submitted the photo for the contest today?
I did. I submitted the photo. I saw the email on Thursday from Ms. Parker. I didn't tell Mom. So when I told her about it, we had a good joke. So I didn't in the past, but I had a good feeling about this entry.
Good. Now, Kimberly, Krystle, for you, I know it's one thing to look like your mom on the physical outside, but are there qualities about your mom that you admire that you also think that you might have inherited?
Yes, she is a selfless individual. She loves to help others and she loves to cook. I like to cook as well. So those attributes, I do think that I've grown to adopt those as well.
Okay. And Miss Oliver, what attributes of yourself do you see in your daughter?
Well, Krystle is a good homemaker, I must say. She has a daughter and I can see that she takes very good care of her. And she does family life. She keeps us together.
That's awesome. That's so beautiful. All right. And for you, Kimberly, you talked about your mom coming with you to your speaking engagements. What are some of your favorite things about your mom and the way that she supports you? I'm sorry, Waynisha. What are some of your favorite things about your mom and the way that she supports you?
Well, one of my favorite things is that my mom has always been super, super supportive. During the ages of, I think, 12 to 14 is like, life happens. It's like you're trying to find yourself, you're going through all of the emotions. And during junior high school, I remember I wanted to apply for head girl, and during the competition I wanted to drop out, and my mom had to literally encourage me and push me through that. And since I became head girl at SC McPherson, like every accomplishment that came after was all because she pushed me to that. Besides that, my mom is very, very selfless. She actually works at one of the children's homes. And when I tell you, because sometimes I visit the children's home as well, the kids even find me on social media and they'll be like, how is your mom? Like, even when they graduate from the home and they go to another, they be like, how is your mom? How can I contact her? So it tells me that even outside of the home, she's a good mother, even to those kids.
Oh, that's so beautiful. All right, Kimberly. And are there any words that you want to give to your daughter as she's continuing to grow into this beautiful young lady that you've raised?
Yes. I just want to encourage her to continue to be bold and brave, because I always say, I don't know where she get it from, because I'm not person I want to be in the back of the room. She's that person she want to be in the front, so I just want to, fight for what you want, go after it, continue to, because, I realize she's accomplished so much by being brave and bold and courageous, and that's some qualities I'm learning and I'm getting there. So I want to encourage her to continue to go after her dreams and her goals, and the Lord is going to do great things for her if she continue on that path.
Excellent. This is giving me such joy this morning. I don't know if y'all can see how wide my smile is. All right. So Krystle and Joanne, are there any final words that you want to offer to us for Mother's Day? Any special shout outs that you want to make before I announce our winners?
Well, I'd like to say shout out to my mom, who is at home. She's bedridden, but she's done a gracious job in raising me. And she also took care of Krystle while I worked. And I want to say thank you to her. And I'd also like to say a happy and safe Mother's Day to all of the mothers and mothers to be out there, to yourself and to my mom and grandmother as well, Star.
Excellent. All right. And for you, Ms. Saunders and Ms. McIntosh, any Mother's Day shout outs you want to give?
Yes, just our entire family, the Williams family, the McIntosh family. I just want to give my shout out right there. Amazing people, I love the support that they've given us over the years.
Excellent. Well, now I'm going to do a little imaginary drum roll and I get to announce to everybody watching on Bahamas at Sunrise who has won this year's competition. And so let me close my eyes, open them again, and see what is in front of me. Our first winner up is going to receive a super value gift card value at $100 and a case of my favorite drink in the world, a case of Vitamalt. But they get to enjoy that over there on Mother's Day. And the runners-up are Joanne and Krystle. Yay! And so that means that Kimberly and Waynisha, you are the winners. And so we congratulate you. You will receive dinner for two at Krystle's restaurant at Comfort Suites Paradise Island, a super value gift card for $50, and a gift bag from Vitamalt. And so we congratulate both of you for your participation. And then not just for looking alike on the outside, as you look so beautiful dressed alike this morning, but it seems that you guys have some beautiful qualities from the inside. And we just love to see that and pray that those sorts of qualities will continue to be passed on from generation to generation. How you feeling, Krystle?
Awesome. Thank you all.
All right. And what about you, Kimberly and Waynisha?
Thank you so much. We are honored. Thank you.
Yes. So we thank you both for participating in our contest this year. Thank you for sticking with us this morning through the technical difficulties. And we wish you mothers a very happy Mother's Day. And Waynisha, we trust that in due time you will join this beautiful club. But we're just proud of you and the work that you're doing so far. And we just congratulate all of you for the continued effort. Motherhood is not easy. Being a Black woman is not easy. And yet you all do it with grace and strength. And so we thank you for joining us this morning on Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
One thing, two things. Blue thing, all things. Things that are small, things that are grand, things that fit just right and in the palm of your hand. Fox Hill Nursery, a large selection of garden supplies. If you can see it in your mind, you can find it at Fox Hill Nursery.
Join the Click is an initiative started by Cable Bahamas Business Solutions last year when we were trying to figure out how to help business leaders as well as consumers to stay connected. Working with Canoe, working with other partners, working with the government and My Gateway to help them to connect with customers who want to place orders and want to be able to do things in a digital way.
My Gateway. My Gateway is a groundbreaking portal through which clients can request and pay for government services online. We have 28 services. We expect to increase the number of services to a minimum of 200.
I love that we're helping the government and helping our citizens to be more efficient and to use their time more wisely.
I invite you to sign up for mygateway.gov.bs and let us make government work for you. Join the Click.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. Thank you for staying with us on this fabulous Friday. I'm Anastasia Palacios.
And I'm Mark Daniels. Thanks for waking up with us dead early on this pre-Mother's Day Friday. Happy pre-Mother's Day to all the mummies out there, to soon-to-be mummies, those who play the role of mummies, and just all of you. This is your weekend. This is the time where you get to revel in it all, and you could just wave your finger and let the magic happen. So you deserve to be pampered and treated well. So I hope all the mothers out there, you enjoy your weekend.
Very well said, Mark. Very well said. And of course, we've got more to come in the second half of the show. We're going to be talking with Doctors Hospital about the services available at their Carmichael clinic.
And Naturally Bahamian Teas stop by to show us all their great teas and other products made from native ingredients. But let's take a second look at weather with Brother Godfrey Burnside.
Weather at Sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. What's first for you comes first for us.
Thank you, Mark, and good morning, Bahamas. In your second look at weather Sunrise, weak high pressure, dominant weather feature island supporting light winds across the islands, And then your marine forecast today, those are going southerly at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet, over the northwest and central Bahamas. Southeast at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet, over the southeastern islands. On Saturday, those winds become south to southwest at 15 knots, sea 2 to 5 feet, over the northwest and central Bahamas. Southeast to south at 10 to 15 knots, sea 2 to 4 feet, over the southeastern islands. And then on Sunday, those winds become southwest to west at 15 knots, sea 3 to 5 feet, northwest and central Bahamas. Variable at 10 knots or less, seas less than 3 feet, over the southeastern islands. Yeah, tides. Carry up a low tide at after 6:36 this morning. Next high tide will be at 22 minutes past midday. Low gain this evening at 6:19. Sunset at 7:42 this evening. Rises at 6:29. UV index 9. Your water temperature 74 degrees Fahrenheit. And the moon is now moving towards the first quarter. That's final look. High pressure shifts towards the east. Makes way for a weak front bound to move here sometime on Sunday night. But ahead of that front, we expect some increasing cloudiness over Grand Bahama on Saturday evening into Sunday morning. Those cloudiness with showers and isolated thunders possible over New Providence by Sunday morning. Ahead of that front, those temperatures be in the upper 80s at daytime, mid-60s, 70s at nighttime. After that weak front passes, we expect those temperatures to go into mid-80s at daytime and low 70s at nighttime. That puts her up on your final look at weather sunrise. I'm glad to Burnside. Back to you, Mark.
Thank you, Godfrey. Doctors Hospital's new location on Carmichael Road is now open. Today, we're going to find out what services are available there from our guests. Marisa King, site lead of the COVID collections at the Carmichael Clinic, and Edward Russell, rehab assistant and marketing liaison officer with Doctors Hospital Health System. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning. Good morning, Bahamas.
Thank you for being up with us dead early on this Friday. Although you both work in the medical industry and, you know, like the hotel industry, it's two things that never close. There's the hospital and the hotels, right?
That's
they all should be up,
exactly
accustomed to being up early. So we're talking about Doctors Hospital, Carmichael Road location. Tell us, how convenient is this location for those who live in the South?
Well, how convenient is it? We at Doctors Hospital, what we did was we wanted to make healthcare more convenient to our outer skirts community, such as areas in the South, Carmichael, you know, all over. So we brought Doctors Hospital to the people so that you can avoid from going in your car, having to drive all the way Collins Avenue. If it's not convenient for you, find parking. You just want to make it a little bit more easier. So that's just what we did. We listened, we heard, and we responded to the people's request.
That's wonderful. You know, it seems like Carmichael is, you know, pretty much at the point where you don't need to leave Carmichael. And that's great that now you have such a reliable medical facility out there. Tell us what lab services are available at that Carmichael location?
Well, just basics, for instance, whatever you can do at the main hospital, you can do at the Carmichael Road Clinic as well as the Meldon Clinic. And that's your annuals, your physicals, your school physicals, your STD screenings, as well as your paternity testing, and everything is confidential.
That's amazing. That's a whole list of services. And as you mentioned, it prevents you from having to drive from way in the Southwest to New Providence to get to Carmichael Road. It's right there, to get to Collins Avenue, you're right in Carmichael Road, so easy and accessible. So Edward, brother Eddie, tell us what rehab services are available at Carmichael Road location?
So the very same rehab services that you receive at Collins Avenue, you would also be able, and our Cable Beach location, you'll also be able to receive at our new Carmichael Road location. So we have occupational therapy, physiotherapy, and speech and language therapy. So we cater to all demographics from the cradle straight up to the elderly or the geriatric. So whatever one of those services that you require, just get a referral from your doctor and you'll be able to start rehabilitation with us.
That's amazing. Services from the cradle to walk up, right? So both of you, tell us, would the patients get the same great staff that they see at Collins Avenue and Cable Beach?
So I like to think that a house is not a home unless they have the same people inside of it. So you would get the same type of client-centered quality service that you would get at our main location, which is on Collins Avenue. And with regards to rehab, you would get the same services, the same level and same quality of service at our Carmichael location, which will be the same at our Collins Avenue location and Cable Beach location. So, and I would like to speak on behalf of my colleague who works in labs as well. I'm almost certain that you're going to get the same level of care and quality service at our Carmichael Road location as well.
Definitely sounds like a wonderful deal. The staff at Doctors Hospital is amazing. My wife and I, we were there about a month ago delivering our twins. So it's good to know that you can find the same friendly faces. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We find the same friendly faces and quality service like we do at Collins Avenue, Cable Beach, and wherever the Doctors Hospital brand is. So tell us about the lab services again, Marisa. How long does it take to get lab results at this site?
Well, like I said, the same lab services that you would receive at the main Collins Avenue, you can get at the Carmichael Road and Meldon Plaza locations. Also, with that being said, how long does it take? It takes anywhere from 8 to 24 hours if it's a routine test. However, if it is a specialty test, it's going to take anywhere from around 3 to 5 business days to receive your results.
Yeah, so as you said, the same service that you get from the other labs within the Doctors Hospital health system. Very comforting and good to know. So Eddie, tell us, where exactly is this clinic located? Because for those who may not be in Carmichael Road every day, they may get a little lost. So tell us, how do we find this clinic?
So we're on Carmichael Road. That's the place. Just get on Carmichael Road and you're heading toward the central storage unit. It's a new plaza. There's a cash and go in there as well. But if you're unsure about where that plaza is, it's right next to Bahamas Christian Fellowship. So we're right next door to that. And I think, so that's really just it. It's as simple as that. So, and if you get lost, just look for the Doctors Hospital logo. I'm sure you're going to see it. We're the newest building on the block.
All right. I'm sure that's gonna stand out. So tell us again, Eddie, with this location, are COVID protocols being followed the same way at the Collins Avenue location? And tell us about parking.
So it's a brand new plaza, so there's a lot of parking. Let me just say that. And all COVID protocols are being put in place and have been put in place. Our team has been working diligently to make sure that we want it to be safe. So what we want to do is continue the quality of care that we have at the Collins Avenue location. I know sometimes, if you're coming away from the center or the core, it almost seems as though the services, it might possibly dwindle, but that's not the Doctors Hospital standard. So we're keeping everything just as it is at the hospital. It's only a smaller space. That's all I like to tell people. It's just a smaller space. It's not as the huge hospital like you're accustomed to.
And that's perfectly fine. Once we get the same great service and you talk about that parking, I will drive across the island just to go and pull up in that brand new parking lot. Marisa, remind us of the hours of this location and how do people schedule services?
All right, so the hours of our location is the same as the hours at Meldon Plaza location. And the hours are Monday to Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. How easy is it? It's as simple as coming in with your requisition form and just coming in, hey, I want to get a test done, and we'll do the rest for you. We cater to our NHI patients, we cater to self-pay patients, and we cater to our insurance patients. So anyone can just come in and say, hey, I want a test, and we'll do the rest for you, as we do at the main hospital, because we care.
We care. I'd just like to piggyback on Marisa's note. For us, as far as rehab services is concerned, we're there from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So there's a staggered shift. And so you'll be able to get the same team. Our team rotates from the Collins Avenue location to the Cable Beach location to the Carmichael Road location as well. So I just wanted to tag that in there.
Perfect. This has been such an exciting interview because once again, Doctors Hospital, very well-known brand, very reliable medical facility, and now you're in Carmichael. I mean, Doctors Hospital is everywhere. And so we're so glad to have you guys on this morning. Any final words before we go?
We care. That's all it is. And if you want quality client service, you come right to Doctors Hospital.
Thank you so much for having us.
Likewise. Thank you so much.
I love it. Soon to bring the babies in for their check.
Yes. I know, right? I'm telling you, and I will drive all the way to Carmichael just for that brand spanking new parking lot.
Of course.
Yeah. Because we like new things.
So I'd like to thank, yes. I'd like to thank you both, Marisa King and Edward Russell from Doctors Hospital Health System, talking about their new location on Carmichael Road. Thank you for joining us on Moms at Sunrise.
All right. Take care.
Take care, you too.
Bye.
You're watching Moms at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Our world has changed. Many businesses have been closed for months with little or no access to their customers until now. Rev Media can help you remain connected to your customers. Our trusted customized advertising packages and personalized consultants will provide your business with immeasurable support during this challenging time. Your customers are already watching. Rev Media can help you to remain connected. Call us today. Let us help you.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. Naturally Bahamian specializes in homemade teas and other natural products from the Bahama Islands. Here to tell us more is Denise Worrell and her husband Paul Worrell, the owners of Naturally Bahamian. Paul, Denise, good morning. Welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So please tell us, how did this venture, Naturally Bahamian, get started?
Well, Naturally Bahamian got started when there was a demand for tea at certain expos. The first one was at Clifton Heritage Park, and we did an expo there, and it was fantastic, and the demand grew from there. So then we decided to formalize it and have an actual business in order to produce.
So tell us about your teas. Do you make one type or do you make different kinds of teas?
We make a variety of teas.
Okay.
So we have our favorite, all-time favorite tea is the Serenity, which is this one.
Interesting.
This is a great tea for if you have ailments like stomach problems or you have difficulty sleeping or you're nervous. Okay. So it calms the nerves and muscles and it helps you to relax so that you can sleep. And people swear it takes away their pains as well.
And it says even helps calming babies to go to sleep.
That's right.
That's powerful.
We used it for our children and it worked. So powerful testimony. So we also have guava tea, which is great for the brain cells. Nobody knew, right?
Okay.
And it also helps the skin. So guava also has cancer-fighting properties, so you can do your research and see. And so we have a delicious guava tea that was featured at the World's Fair in Dubai.
Interesting.
At the expo in Dubai.
At the World Expo.
Yes.
So let me ask this question. Do you have tea for those of us that are Lipton connoisseurs? What do you have that replaces Lipton?
The Backbush blend gives you energy, and it also helps some other things kick in to give you a wonderful day.
So Lipton and Tetley's can compare to that?
Yes, that's right. And if you need something stronger, like some people say raise the dead, we have this Virility, which is a fantastic sexual health tea.
Wow.
So even pregnant women can take it, and they recover a lot quicker after giving birth.
Wow. Tell us what other products do you have separate from teas?
Okay, along with teas, we have cassava starch, cassava flour, sweet potato flour, and we also have Bahamian pea soup
Now
in a bag.
Different flours and starch. So what do you use the starch for?
So we use the starch for our clothes. You know, in the old days, old Bahamian, we used to mix the starch, make the starch, mix it, and put it on your clothes.
Okay.
Nowadays, you go to the food store and you just buy a spray and it's done. But this actually helps to preserve your clothes, not break it down like the modern day starch.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's powerful.
And just for a note, we grow
the
all
cassava.
of these things, the cassava, the sweet
potato.
So you guys actually grow these.
Oh yes.
Yes.
We try to
these
control our
We farm.
supply chain by growing all of our products.
So you are vertically integrated.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We also have several teas, liquid teas, and also juices. This is the watermelon.
Watermelon tea?
Yeah, this one is a watermelon
So
island
I'm
egg.
going to be able to sample this
So
one.
I'm going to let you sample this and
Good,
see what
good.
you think.
My grandfather was a
So-
watermelon grower, so I'm
Okay.
looking forward to this.
Good.
Wonderful.
Right. It's like drinking watermelon, right?
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
That is amazing.
And we have one of our farms in Eleuthera, and this one is called Lutra Pine. So we're going to let you try this.
Yes. Yes.
Yellow like the pineapple, but what does it taste like?
That is amazing.
Yes. It's a
That
sweet
is
pineapple.
amazing.
That's our local sugarloaf pineapple.
Sugarloaf pineapple.
Wow. That's wonderful. Now, I know that you're also a health coach.
Yes.
So talk to us about that in terms of the different health benefits, because you already told us about the virility.
Yes.
I don't have no problems, but we had a urologist on the other day say that all men must prepare. So tell us more about the health benefits of all of these different products.
Well, at one of our expos, to give you a live example, a man came and said, "You can't prove that this is anything. Where's the scientific evidence?" And blah. I said, "Okay, why don't you just buy one and try it and, you know, take it home and sit with it for a while?"
Yes.
And so he bought one. And he bought it in liquid form. Very potent then. And before the expo finished, when people were trying to close down, he slipped through the side fence, came into our booth and said, "Look, I want a case of that thing." Said, that worked, right? And he wanted a case. We said, yes, yes. He was able to salute and everything. So it was fantastic. And his girlfriend was lurking in the corner. It was really funny.
So what is your top seller out of all of these wonderful
Depends which
products?
island.
Interesting.
Yes.
So tell us a bit about that in terms of how the sales go on different islands.
In New Providence, Serenity is probably our best seller.
Okay.
In Grand Bahama, Virility is our best seller.
We think that has to do with the culture and the social. Here, we're very stressed, and so we need something to calm us down. But in Freeport, everything is laid back. They need energy to get going.
They need something to get going.
Yes.
So we probably need to flood the whole of Freeport out. Anyhow, let me leave that.
And interestingly, internationally, Serenity, the guava, and the sorrel, they're probably the same.
Wow. So internationally, you get good coverage from all.
Oh yes, from those three, from the sorrel, the Serenity, and the guava. The Virility is not so big internationally.
So that's something great that I heard you say internationally. How do people buy your products locally and internationally?
Locally, online, Fresh Market carries our products.
Okay.
In Grand Bahama, Garden of the Groves carries our products.
Okay.
In Eleuthera, the Perk carries our products, and also the market in Roxanne.
Okay.
And we're just looking at the other islands as they open up. But internationally, it's normally online.
So you have a supply in here locally, or how do you get your international buyers?
Whenever someone will contact us through our website, and we ship.
Yes.
So are you guys present on social media?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a Facebook account. We're also on Twitter and
what are
Instagram.
your social media handles?
Where's my card? They're all written right here.
Alrighty, so let me assist you with that.
Thank you.
You have naturallybahamian.com as your website. So I believe, based on what I see here,
And
naturally
for Twitter.
Absolutely. So naturallybahamian@gmail.com is the email. The telephone number is 362-1029 and 557-5270. And you can look up Naturally Bahamian. It says here on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and I don't know what that last one is, but I can leave that alone. So listen, Denise Worrell, Paul Worrell, what will you say to Bahamians who are not just entrepreneurs, but consumers about your product and your experience and why they should support Naturally Bahamian?
Well, first, to consumers, we really would like you to try our product because it is all Bahamian. We actually grow our product, or we actually go in the bush and get our product. So we're trying to support our food security effort.
Okay.
And by buying our products, you will definitely be doing that. But it'll also be a healthy product that you'll be buying because we don't use synthetic fertilizers or artificial pesticides.
Absolutely.
To the entrepreneur, I would say this is a wonderful time in the Bahamas to float your entrepreneurial idea. I think the Bahamas is just hungry for Bahamian products, and we can have very high quality products here. So I would support any entrepreneurial activity. Actually, we try to create linkages with other entrepreneurs in the Bahamas because that synergy produces so much energy, and also is very commercially viable that way, creating our local linkages.
Absolutely.
We have, for Mother's Day, we have a Mother's Day tea box called Tea for Two, and I'll just hold it up so your audience can see. It's a tea for two, and inside the Mother's Day box we have 2 packages of Bahamian teas, delicious. We have cookies by Smart Cookies, like those over there.
Okay.
That's one of our linkages.
That's one of our linkages. We have pumpkin and potato soup. We have Bahamian peanut brittle, and we have Bahamian veggie wrap. And if I open it and you look inside, there's a package.
Amazing.
And we have a special pineapple sauce here that you can put on your veggie wrap. It's really terrific. And there's no gluten in the veggie wrap. So it's safe for vegans as well.
Wow.
It's a cassava-based wrap.
Okay.
And of course, we grow the cassava. It's a veggie burger that we make based on pigeon peas. It's all Bahamian. If it's natural and Bahamian, naturally Bahamian, that's it.
And I can see that if you simply replace the tea that you have now with the virility, you could have a Valentine's Day box.
Thanks for the idea.
Absolutely.
Listen, Denise, Paul, owners of Naturally Bahamian, this is amazing. The watermelon, the pineapple, and the hand holding. This is couple goals. I want to be like him 40 years from now. Thank you all so much for being here.
Our pleasure, and thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
This is Bahamas at Sunrise. Thank you so much for being with us. We'll be right back.
In the Bahamas, small business is big business. More than 90% of the businesses in the Bahamas are classified as micro, small, or medium-sized enterprises, or MSMEs. The Access Accelerator Small Business Development Center was created to serve them. We at the Access Accelerator offer a variety of services to our clients: business advisory services, training and entrepreneurial programming, mentorship and incubation, and advocacy.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Bahamas at Sunrise. So good to be back with my brother Mark, who has been awake for hours.
Yeah, so glad to be back in the saddle. I missed you all.
Yeah, we missed you too, Mark. We really did. But happy to have you back now. Wishing, of course, a happy Mother's Day again to your wife and to all of the wonderful moms out there. Remember that if you would like to do something special for your mom or your mom and you want to celebrate yourself, you can head on over to Krystle's over there on Paradise Island at Comfort Suites. They've got a lovely Mother's Day brunch from 12 to 4. Always a good time at Krystle's. They've got such a caring staff, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you decide to go that way. But I trust that you guys will make it a wonderful and very special Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there once again, especially to my mom, Nora Daniels. Hi, Mommy, I love you. And again, to my wonderful wife, the mother of our wonderful 4 children. All the mothers out there, enjoy your weekend. Don't forget the magical finger. Just wave and it will be done. Y'all enjoy. See you on Monday.